Oh, Joe Biden. I want to talk about Joe Biden. By the way, nothing would fundamentally change. So
is that his promo?
No, he said that. No, that's not his promo.
Nothing would fundamentally change. Great.
But he did say that. He said that. Am I making that up, or he did say that, right? That's why it's in quotes. Nothing would fundamentally change if he became president. That's quite a slogan, huh? Hey, you guys, you think the system is rigged? Well, guess what? I'm not changing shit. You ready? Who's excited? Who wants to get on their feet for somebody who's not going to fucking do anything for you? You ready?
So you said they would be covered under your plan, which is different.
Oh, this, by the way, he doesn't look good. I'm just saying. He's got the, I don't know, I've been to a few wakes. I stopped going to wakes. But he's got the kind of hair that dead guys have, right? Right? Have you ever seen a corpse and their hair is nice? You're like, oh, it's dead hair guy.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, wow, did they put makeup on that old dead guy? Okay. Yeah. And they're just like, they go to the mortuary and they're like, what would you like us to do for your grandfather? Just fucking biting him up.
So I don't even know what this is about, but I think this is where he stops talking.
Yes.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Than Obamacare.
Yes, but here's the thing.
Can you explain that change?
Yes, you cannot let...
But first of all, why does Joe Biden look like he just got finished asking a stranger for directions to the grocery store? That's how he always looks. Here we go.
As the mayor said, you cannot let people who are sick, no matter where they come from, no matter what their status, go uncovered. You can't do that. It's just going to be taken care of, period.
I mean, except for when I was vice president, we instituted a plan that left 30 million people who were sick off healthcare, whatever. Whatever the fuck. It's not a big deal. Whatever. Let's talk about that guy who has to carry his balls around in a fucking wheelbarrow to say shit like that. You can't leave sick people off healthcare. You just can't do it. Well, that's what you did. I know.
This is the same guy, too, that said, I have no sympathy for young people.
That's
None.
right.
I have no sympathy for millennials who have crushing student loan debt, and we've been at war for over half your life. I have no fucking sympathy for you. That's what this rich asshole said.
Things will not fundamentally change.
Nope.
He's letting you know.
Here we go.
You have to. It's a humane thing to do. But here's the deal. The deal is that...
First of all, here's the deal. When you hear Joe Biden say, here's the deal, you're never going to find out what the fucking deal is. That's just like a holder for some shit until I think of what I should say. Here's the deal. Watch this. What is the deal? Listen.
He's right about three things. Number one, they, in fact, contribute to the well-being of the country, but they also, for example, they've increased the lifespan of Social Security because they have a job, they're paying a Social Security tax. That's what they're doing. It's increased the lifespan. They would do the same thing in terms of reducing the overall cost of health care by them being able to be treated and not wait till they're in extremis. The other thing is...
What the fuck is he talking about? Is this is the deal? What's the deal? Extremis.
And Bernie's thinking, this is a friend of mine. Good luck.
I like Joe Biden. Joe Biden's a friend of mine. But he's fucking full of shit.
I think Bernie's looking at his watch going, what part of the debate did I have in the pool of when he mentioned Scranton? So from some point, I'm from Scranton and I'm on the Amtrak. Like, there's got to be a pool on that.
And then you look at Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
He's like, what are you talking about, Biden?
So let's watch how he just bails. Watch this.
Folks, look, we can deal with these insurance companies. We can deal with the insurance companies by, number one...
We can deal with these insurance companies? Have you ever tried to get a fucking MRI, you cocksucker? You can't. There's no dealing. They go, no, thank you. I'm like, what? They go, yeah, our doctor said you don't deserve an MRI. I'm like, well, can I talk to the doctor? No. I go, who can I talk to? They go, you can talk to your doctor. Hey, I guess I already talked to my doctor, and he said I need a fucking MRI. You cocksucker. Now I just go home and die. Okay, all right, So he says we can deal with the insurance companies. Here's how he wants to deal with them. Ready?
Putting insurance executives in jail for their misleading.
You won't even put fucking war criminals in jail, you lying cocksucker. You're not putting anybody from the 1% in jail. Fucking war criminals you don't put in jail. You put nobody from Wall Street in jail who kicked Graham fucking out of his house. Fuck you, you fucking liar. He is the defender of the health insurance companies. He defends them. He doesn't prosecute them. You're their fucking toady and tool, you cocksucker. That fucking drives me nuts.
The only way he would put an insurance executive behind bars if that insurance executive actually was a whistleblower against American fucking war crimes.
And before he put him behind bars, he sniffed his hair.
Over the misleading advertising, what they're doing on opioids, what they're doing paying doctors to prescribe. We could be doing this by making sure everyone who is on Medicare, that the government should be able to negotiate the price for whatever the drug costs are. We can do this by making sure that we're in a position that we, in fact, allow people. Time's up.
I just want to address that.
My time is up is code for even I don't believe this bullshit.
Hey, Joe Biden, your time is up.
And you know how he knows we can deal with the insurance companies? He had fucking dinner with them all last night, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. You want to say something?
It's just, this is probably unpopular, but with the opioid crisis, you know, and the crackdown they're having now, a lot of people, they can't just be cut off, you know? And those drugs, they do sometimes serve a purpose that other ones can't fulfill. And so I think that it's a little bit trendy. You know, we don't crack down on alcohol. I mean, alcohol has been pumped into American Indian reservations for years, kills more people than opioids. And not only do I know people in Appalachia who are living on $15,000 a year, if a pill takes them to oblivion for a little bit, you know, I just think it's a little mean of, say, people on the coast who can generally get access if they want, because money, you know, walks, to deny it to poor people. And not only that, those opioids can have a help on mental health. It's not just physical pain. And not only that, I've known people who have gone in for hernia surgery, back surgery, very painful tooth surgery, and they are not being given the drugs they need.
Really? That's happening? I thought
Yeah.
the other thing was happening.
Yeah, I know.
I went in for hernia surgery. I could use some opioids.
You got them because my friend didn't, and she was in terrible pain.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, so they're going back to not giving people who need opioids. Well, the thing was they invent. So Vicodin, I take Vicodin. I probably take 20 Vicodin a day. It's not a big deal. Anyway. But I never took OxyContin. I took a Percocet one time. I was at my mom's house, and my fucking back was killing me, so she gave me a Percocet, and I took it on an empty stomach like an idiot, and I didn't realize that it makes you throw up, right? So I started eating after I took it, which is stupid. Anyway, so I started throwing up all the shit I was eating, but that Percocet was so good, I didn't mind. I was like, it's fucking... Hey, look, I'm puking. It's kind of cool, right? That's how, and I was like, wow, I got to go back to Vicodin because this shit could kill you. I could take this forever, right? Yeah. So, but that's what he said. But by the way, did you know that a source close to Joe Biden's campaign tells me his staff is freaking out about his poor performance tonight? This is Olivia Newsy. The source said that internally, the field staff says the campaign organized debate watch parties in early voting states that have been awkward, and that Biden isn't playing well to those who attended his own watch parties. According to Biden's staff, he isn't listening to his debate prep, and he's set in his ways, the source close to the campaign tells me. Hey, no shit. Yeah, really? Motherfucking guy who still brags about the crime bill as being a good thing. He doesn't take his advice of his dad. I think he's a fucking arrogant motherfucker who needs to go away, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we just added St. Louis and Honolulu to our live tour schedule. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all the tickets for all our live shows. We might be coming to your town. Go check right now at jimmydorecomedy.com. And if you like the show and want to support it, become a premium member. You can become a patron or through PayPal, or go right to jimmydorecomedy.com and become a premium member. That's the best way. We'll see you at a live show.